Energy storage, enabling the integration of renewable resources. What is energy storage? Energy storage is a method of storing electrical energy for later use. Unlike the batteries in your iPod, energy storage for the electricity grid must be capable of delivering high power and storing a large amount of energy. Energy storage also removes the barriers that block connecting renewable resources to the grid. What does energy storage do? Energy storage protects the grid from mistakes in forecasting the required amount of electricity generation. It also helps to shift energy from periods of low demand to the peaks of high demand. It also helps to provide frequency regulation. What are the different forms of energy storage? The different forms of energy storage for renewable resources include flywheels, traditional or high-speed, batteries, pumped hydro, and compressed air. Flywheels, one of the most recent forms of alternative energy storage devices. They store energy in a spinning mass, and they are currently being used in trucks and buses. Also, they are currently being created and developed for use to store power for renewable resources. Flywheels also provide high cycle life and high efficiency. Batteries. Batteries are the strongest contenders for large energy storage in the future. Small batteries already power most of the tools that we use today to produce the products we need to live. Because batteries do have a lifespan, they need to be used properly for people to gain the correct life out of them. It is important that we keep improving the power of our batteries for the future. There are four main different types of batteries: lithium-ion, nickel metal hydride, sodium sulfur, and vanadium rhodium. Pumped hydro. Storing energy using the power of water is one of the oldest known techniques. Energy storage using water today is extremely advanced. The use of pumped water is a very efficient way of storing energy. Also, with being very efficient, it is also very inexpensive to operate. The areas that pumped hydro should be used include lakes, ponds, and reservoirs. This is a picture of the Okinawa Seawater Pump Storage Power Plant. Compressed air. During times of low energy usage, compressed air can be used to store the excess energy. During times of higher energy usage, the compressed air storage system can use the energy stored from the low output times to power more areas. Compressed air is a very simple yet very efficient way to store energy. Compressed air is simple in theory, but a complicated setup. A compressed air storage system works when air from the outside enters a compressor. The air is then compressed to store the energy, and the air from the storage is expanded into a gas turbine. The turbine spins the generator to make the... This picture is an example of a compressed air design. Where are we at today with energy storage? In 2007, the United States government put out the U.S. Energy Storage Technology Advancement Act of 2007. The grid-scale energy storage, at least megawatt storage, is here right now. There are serious concerns on how to integrate the large amount of reusable energy into the grid. This is causing a need for a gigawatt scale in our grids. Solar energy. Solar energy is produced by using the energy in the sun's rays to create electricity. The most efficient place to store solar arrays are in large open areas of direct sunlight, preferably a desert. Solar power is now being used to power entire cities and can also be used to power a single house with a rooftop array. Solar power will not expire for a very long time, and it will someday be used to power all. Why do solar energy resources need energy storage? The amount of solar energy available varies greatly during a 24-hour day. Storing the energy allows it to be used when needed, particularly during high peaks. Shading of solar collectors by clouds or trees can cause solar output to be variable throughout the day. Wind energy. One of the most technologically advanced forms of energy production is the harnessing of wind power to create electricity. Wind farms are spreading up all around the world to help create more energy by using the wind. These turbines use the rotation of a windmill to harness the power of the wind and convert it to electricity. Why do wind energy resources need energy storage? The amount of wind energy available varies greatly during a 24-hour day. Storing energy allows it to be used when needed, and the wind speed variability and gusts can cause wind turbine outputs to be variable.